Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. Yeah, I'm hunkering down in 24-mile-an-hour winds, gusting to close to 30. 28, I think, is what the highest I've seen so far. But yeah, it's 65 degrees. It's not really cold out there, but the winds are really nasty, and they're coming out of the west-southwest. The big arrow is where they are currently, and the little arrow is where they were just a few seconds ago. So it goes back and forth. See, it just switched again. So yes, you can see they just dropped a little bit, but they're going to kick back up again. And it's going on 4 o'clock, so I figured I'd get a short video in here. And I got myself a little list made up of things I need to cover. And one of the things is out here in the wind, the swing blew over, and there's old Clem laying down, hunkered up against the wood pile, trying to block the wind. You can see the shadow of my flag just blowing away, and boy, the winds for the last week or so have really shredded that one and shortened it up. So I'm going to have to take it down as soon as the winds stop. No need putting a new flag up with these winds blowing like this, so I'll just let that one stay up for now. Yeah, the swing is over, so tomorrow when the winds calm down, I'll see if I can get Clem's life back up on the upswing. Just sometimes I don't know. So anyway, I went into town today because I had to pick up a few things, and I was near Home Depot, so I decided to pick up that last 10-foot 2x4 I needed to finish the grow house out there. And the 2x4s, oh my God, the wood has gone through the roof. The 2x4s I bought a week and a half ago, I guess it was, to start this and do this. A 92 and a quarter stud was $4 and change, and a 10-foot was $7 and change, or $6 and change. And today I picked up one 10-foot 2x4. It was $12 and change. Oh my word. And I need some OSB, a couple of sheets of OSB. I should have got them last week when they were down to $42 a sheet, because now they're $54 a sheet. Oh my word, what's going on? Thanks, Brandon. Anyway, that's all done. I also got all the rest of the pallets torn apart, and I got all the bad wood off of it, cut up in the bite-sized pieces and put it in boxes. I got 4 boxes full that I gave to my neighbor Patty so she can heat her cabin and stay warm. And these nights she's going to be needing it, because they're talking about 30s for the next couple of nights. So anyway, I also have a little project I'm working on, and you see all the birds right out there by the bird feeder. Well, I got a satellite dish, an old satellite dish that I got from Andy quite a while back, and it was sitting in my ore cart, and I said, I'll use that for something down the line. Well, I decided what I'm going to use it for. So I'm going to take that and fill in or weld some little plugs over the 4 holes that are in it, that where it would mount it to the bracket. And then I'll weld a piece of pipe just like the one that I've got the bird stuff on over there. And I got a 5-foot piece of pipe that'll work out perfect, because I can put it 2 feet in the ground right beside that bird feeder and the little bird house, and it'll be a bird bath. Every now and then I can go by there and just pour some water in it and let the birds have a bird bath. And maybe that'll keep them from going into the chicken coop and drinking up all the chicken water. Because there's like 200 of those little birds that hang around here, and they can fit through the chicken wire on the chicken run, and they go in there and they eat up my chicken feed and drink up all my chicken water. So I got to do something to straighten that out. So anyway, let's see what else I have on my list here. Oh yeah, I can't forget this. New subscriber, welcome aboard, Timmy Kahendi. He asked about the little watt meter that I have on my, or he asked about the meter I have on my wind turbine that tells me what the voltages and the watts are and all of that stuff. I call it a multimeter. Of course, it's only called a watt meter online, and you can buy them on YouTube for around 13 bucks, I think it is, or maybe 18 bucks, something like that. But I'll leave a link to that in the comments section below. If anybody is interested in getting one of those for their system, they're handy for all kinds of things. They keep track of, I call it a multimeter because it doesn't just keep track of the watts, it keeps track of watts, the amps, and the volts that you have currently, but it also keeps track of your amps peak, the peak amps that you get in a windstorm, and the peak watts that you get in a windstorm. And that's always good information to have. And all you have to do is, if you put a switch in line, I've got a DC breaker in line on the positive line, and I could shut it off for a few seconds and turn it back on, and it erases all that memory. So you can start over fresh after a windstorm if you want to keep track of the individual times. I just let it keep on going because I've got some pretty high watts and amps on there, and I just want to see if it ever goes over that. And I could, otherwise I'd have to start a log and keep a book on the dates and times of the different winds. But I just like it because it just gives me information I need when I'm in there. So look for that down in the comment section below under my name. I'll have commented and put the link to the eBay page where I bought that thing. I thought I still had the old box to it, but I don't. I got rid of that. So that's about it for everybody. Thanks for joining me. Oh, don't forget daylight savings time is coming up this weekend. Not everybody goes by daylight savings time. I think Arizona and Hawaii are two of the ones that don't, but there's a couple more out there. Yeah, don't forget to turn your clocks ahead, spring forward, next Saturday night before you go to bed. But I do mine on Friday morning when I wake up, before I leave the house on Friday, and I change all the clocks an hour ahead at that point, so I get used to it through the weekend, instead of waking up on Sunday and only having Sunday to get used to it before the work week starts. And I know the work week isn't a work week as per se it used to be, where I had to go to different job sites and take care of building things and stuff like that. But now I still build things, so I've got to get up and work around here. And that means that my normal wake up between 5:30 and 6 in the morning is now going to be 6:30 or 7 if I left the clocks at the same settings that they are now. But no, if I change the clocks, it's going to be a later time because I spring forward an hour. But anyway, that's what I was talking about. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Don't forget thumbs ups and don't forget to subscribe. This is G Bear signing off.